What's going on, guys? Mickle here, and I have some very exciting news for you guys. We actually just closed a daily candle inside of the ascending channel we've been watching. This is extremely bullish for XRP and perfectly confirms the pattern we've been watching. Guys, this is something I've been waiting for a couple days now. We've been faked out a couple times, but it is finally here. We closed the candle back inside the ascending channel, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what's coming next and what you guys need to be looking out for in the coming weeks. Guys, thank you so much for all you've done for this channel. Make sure you keep liking the videos and subscribing. It helps me out so much in the YouTube algorithm and will help more people like you guys see this video, and I can help them out in the future. Guys, thank you so much for all that you do, and let's jump right into the video. Alrighty guys, well, we finally have it. We have confirmation that this pattern we're watching right here is almost exactly the same as the pattern we watched play out back here. We have the confirmation with the daily candle closing inside of this ascending channel. This is exactly what we were expecting to see. We got faked out a couple times by it back here, but we finally have confirmation that we're ready to move to the next part of the pattern. Guys, if you guys remember, prior to this candle closing, we had a descending resistance coming down right here that caused a couple fake outs where we thought we were going to close a candle inside of this channel, but we ended up just wicking up and then instantly getting rejected. Well, we now have confirmation that this resistance is pretty much gone. We had a massive candle blow up to the upside right through it, and then we closed a daily candle in the middle of the channel. That means that we can get rid of this resistance for now, forget about it, and now focused on what is next. We've been waiting for this candle to close in this channel for a couple days, but now we have to look at what's coming next, because that's really where the main profits are going to be made. What I think is going to happen, and this is speculation to a certain degree, but it's also important to know that we've called about almost every one of these movements for the last couple months, and it's based on the fact that this pattern has been almost exactly the same as the last pattern. So if 80% of this pattern has been the same as the last one, then we can make a safe assumption based on everything we've seen thus far that this pattern will continue to follow the last one, and for that reason I am extremely bullish. In my opinion, this chops around in the middle of the channel for a couple more days, maybe a week or two, before we eventually find the top of this channel. And then once we touch the top of this channel and also meet the resistance at the top of the triangle, I think we are exploding to the upside. I think we're going to go absolutely parabolic. And I think something very interesting that we need to watch is what the news event is going to be that corresponds with this explosion. I really think there's three main scenarios here. One, we have a settlement in the Ripple SEC case that causes us to explode out of this triangle, giving us clarity for XRP, and we finally know what we've known the entire time. XRP is not a security of Ripple. I'm pretty sure the SEC is the only group who thought that was the case. But anyway, enough said on that. That's not what this video is about. The other scenario, in my opinion, is that the lawsuit keeps going, but we have some insane news at Ripple Swell that no one was expecting that is so bullish it causes the XRP price chart to just blow up to the upside. I actually think this scenario is extremely probable for one main reason. Over the last couple weeks, Ripple has been dropping absolute bombs. They've been releasing a ton of news and released one of the most bullish market reports I've ever seen out of them. In this market report, they pretty much said that the use of XRP in the Ripple business is absolutely exploding, and they see it continue to explode in the future. In my opinion, if they didn't have something massive to report at Swell, they would have kept that information and saved it for the event. The fact that they released it before the event shows that they have a lot more in store, and that was just a preliminary news event to get everyone excited for the main course. The last scenario, which would be absolutely insane, would be if Ripple settled the case right before Swell and then went into the next week for Swell feeling super confident, feeling like they could disclose anything, knowing that there's clarity in the market, and it would be the most legendary Swell event of all time because they would likely be able to release a ton of partnerships that, while under the suit of the SEC, they wouldn't be able to release. I think this is the most bullish scenario. I think it's probably the most hopeful scenario, but I think it's also important that this case will end at some point. No matter how long we've been waiting, it will end at some point. So what more perfect time is there to end the case right before Swell? Ripple goes in feeling extremely confident, gets to talk about all these partnerships that we've done the research and figured out in the background, but then have Ripple give us confirmation that they're real, they're existing, they're still working with them, and that it will help drive mass adoption for the digital asset XRP. So regardless of what happens exactly in Swell, I expect that the price chart will be breaking 2 all-time highs, whether it's just a settlement, whether it's Swell news too. I think all-time highs is actually just an easy prediction. Almost every other high-cap crypto that we can look at is well past its all-time highs. I think XRP is extremely undervalued in the market right now, and I think it just getting to all-time highs isn't even like pricing in bullish news that's been going on for XRP. I think that's almost just, as you could say, standard, and that's where it should be right now. I think if you're getting XRP at these prices, you are essentially just getting a minimum 234% discount on the asset. If this SEC case wasn't going on, XRP is at this all-time high or past it, and I am so confident that would be the case. I follow a ton of digital assets, and in my opinion, XRP is doing just as much, if not way more, than any single one of them, and they are all way past all-time highs. So I think in the next couple weeks to the next couple days, I think once XRP manages to break this top resistance line, I think new all-time highs, easy prediction. I think we'll likely go well past that, and I think $10 is very easy to see before the end of this year. Before we get to this, though, we need to see a breakout outside of this channel. And if you guys are new to my videos, I just want to point out that the reason we can say this so confidently is because this is exactly what happened the last time XRP went through this same exact pattern. We fell through this bottom resistance line, popped back into the channel, grinded in the middle of it before we eventually blew up to the upside. If we zoom out on the chart, we can see that that's exactly what happened here. We popped into the channel, grinded in it, fell out of it before now we popped back into it, and now we would expect a couple days of grinding in the channel before we once again explode to the upside. Guys, XRP is undervalued. There's a ton of bullish news right around the corner. The chart is looking absolutely phenomenal. We've been absolutely nailing it recently, and I don't see any way we don't have an explosion to the upside in the next coming days to weeks. Guys, I'm super excited to see where this goes. This is really a big moment for the chart. We finally have this confirmation we've been waiting for. I think it's only a matter of time now before this chart finishes itself out. And who knows, maybe it will be a sad day when we're finally done watching this pattern. I don't think so. I have a feeling it will probably be a pretty crazy day when we finally see this breakout. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming to the channel. It helps me out so much. If you're still here right now, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. There's going to be so much more news in the future that I'm going to be covering that you guys are definitely going to want to see. And the best way to stay updated is just to stay subscribed to my videos. Guys, thank you so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed the content. And for now, Mickle out.